Oh shit, we're live. Okay. I was just looking. I was just scrolling. What's up? We're playing this little game out. Geometry dash. A new update for Geode has been installed. Please restart the game to apply. I also finally got my controller back so we can actually play some platformers if I want to. But you know what? I don't know. Okay. Loaded GDDL data with 9,000 demons. Holy fuck. Alright, I also got this new mod that adds like a shit ton more demons. Unfortunately, I do see a lack of Grandpa Demon in here, so I'm not sure if I necessarily should trust that. This is a simple demon. It's only a minute long, so I guess we could probably do it. Okay, no, we're turning Shake off there. There is no way I'm fucking doing that shit. Okay, that did not help. We are not beating this. I'm sorry, but we are not beating this. We're going to go back to Supersonic. I did get 66 on Supersonic, which is 1% better than my previous best. So, you know, we're getting some improvement on this one. Slowly. I also beat PG Club Step. That was pretty cool. I also did some practice runs on Fairy Dust. I was thinking about beating that. I was using the... Because this is actually a 2 difficulty jump from Future Funk. According to all the fucking, like, 50 new demons that I... Like, because there's, like, 1 difficulty in between that it's, like, Fairy Dust and some other shit. So, yes, Fairy Dust is harder than Future Funk. I already knew that this was harder than Future Funk. Because Future Funk is a hard demon in this same demon. And I also got confirmed that Future Funk is harder than the other 4 hard demons that I've completed, which are 9 Circles, Forsaken Neon, Gucci Club Step, and Jawbreaker. Gucci Club Step actually wasn't that bad. It's just not an enjoyable level. And I died to the end text like 3 times. Also, what do you think of my new hat? Pretty sick. There was like a truck parked outside my house for like 30 minutes earlier. It was like a landscaping company truck or something, or like a van. And then at one point I saw the guy come out and he was like holding something and he just walked down my driveway. And then he went back to the van. I went outside and I checked, and then he was just going back into the car. So I don't know what he was doing. I kind of looked like he was holding like a gas pump. But like, why would he be holding a gas pump? I don't know. It was really, really weird. He left like right before I started streaming, but he was there for like 30 minutes. It was really weird. I was trying to watch Doug Pajama Sam because it's the greatest thing on this platform. But that guy was just there. I don't know what he was doing. It was really weird. I also changed the graphics quality of the game from medium to high, so if there's a little lag, that's probably why. I also do not understand, like, because this game is pay to win. Like, if you have the most high-end stuff that runs like 300 frames per second, then you're just automatically better. Because I play it on a fucking laptop that runs 60. I have a second monitor, but that also runs 60. and I can play the game perfectly fine on 60 frames, on 60 hertz. So like, I don't get why people need like 300 hertz. Like, sure, like it can make the game run smoothly and a little easier, but like, I've also noticed a lot of people like playing on keyboards now, which is weird. Like, people are using up arrow now. When the fuck did that happen? And this thing I've heard of called like a SIO device or something. I don't know what the fuck that thing is, but people keep talking about it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this thing, and why am I only hearing about it now? You mean people just aren't using mice anymore? Like, what? People are using keyboards and the SIO device that I've never heard of? Like, what the fuck happened to mice? Every time I try and play with the up arrow, it just does not go well. Next attempt, I'm gonna play with the up arrow. I do not understand. It's weird. I'm pretty sure a SIO device is just like a key. It's just like a part, just like a few keys and like a knob. It looks weird. I don't know. Apparently, it's really good for GD. I don't know. All right, let's play with up arrow. No, this just feels wrong. It's so quiet. Can you even hear it? I don't think you can hear it. This thing is quiet. This is much worse than playing with the mouse. Let's see if I can make it to the second wave. What about the coin? Don't know if I'll be able to pass the ball, though. Okay. Okay, yeah, no. I am not going to be doing that. I don't understand how people are playing with keyboard now. Like, seriously, what is wrong with the mouse? It's easily the best method. It's easily. But seriously, I don't understand why people are using keyboard. Playing with the fucking up arrow. And like a SIO device thing. It's weird, dude. Like, I'm just gonna chill with my $10 computer mouse. It works fine. Yeah, I'm admitting I do not have the best hardware. I have a laptop that runs 60 hertz, a second monitor just for OBS while I'm streaming that also runs 60 hertz, but I can't make it full screen on there for some reason. Probably can, it just is a little silly. And then I have this fucking cheap-ass mouse, cheap-ass keyboard, and a cheap-ass Nintendo Switch wired controller. That's like $30. $30? I think $30. And then headphones? I just don't use headphones. Microphone? Yeah, there's one built in to the computer. Speakers? There's one built into the computer. PC? It's a laptop. So it's built in. I remember a while ago when I was with my friends. It was me, two other guys. One of them, he was like, Alex, show me your PC. And I'm like, okay, here it is, because I had a computer monitor. And I was showing him. He's like, no, show me your computer. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, no, like the box, on like to the side or under it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's built in. It's a computer monitor. It's both a computer and a monitor. And didn't understand that a computer could be built into the monitor. He didn't know what a fucking computer monitor is, and I've always used a computer monitor. Except for right now where I'm using a laptop, but I always used a computer monitor, because it's just one I could afford. But this dude had like 3 monitors, this giant PC. Like, seriously. And then my other friend who was also in the call, after the other guy left, he was like, how the fuck does he not know what a computer monitor is? Which is a valid argument. Seriously, it was like $150 or something I got after I broke my other one. Which, that's a whole nother story. I was playing Roblox Murder Mystery 2. It was during online Zoom classes. And it was, I think it was lunch break. It was during lunchtime. And I was playing Roblox Murder Mystery 2. And I got so mad when someone killed me that I took like this metal figure and just slammed it into the screen like a couple times. And it was like completely destroyed. So I was just on the laptop for the rest of the day, and the teacher was like, Alex, what happened? You're in a different room, and I'm like, and your camera quality is worse and all that. And I'm like, oh yeah, I might have broke my computer. So I was on that laptop for a few weeks until I got a new computer. And then I had that one for a while, and then I just didn't use it for like over a year. So I just don't have a computer in my room anymore. And that's why I'm playing the game on here now. And also that thing ran GD terribly. I had to play on like low quality. It would always run super terribly. But hey, I beat 9 circles on there. I beat Forsaken Neon on there. So you know there's that. What the fuck? How the hell did I do that? So I beat my first 2 hard demons on that computer. Although since then I beat 3 more hard demons. On this computer. In this room. I didn't move the setup into my room for one stream. But it was just one stream. Yeah, I got 66 yesterday. I made it to the duel like 4 times. It's pretty cool. But my previous best was 65, and I got 66, which is right at the start of G-Boy's part, which is... I've done that part to 100 like 5 times. So I think if I can make it past G-Boy's part, there's a pretty solid chance I beat it. Specifically the mini-ship that's right after the duel. Because the UFO is really easy, the wave isn't that bad, the memory ball is really easy. The cube is a little weird, and the ship is fine. Bro, that transition fucking sucks. As if you're not going into it like right in the middle of the portal, you're just fucked. Like seriously, this level does not have great transitions. And that's pretty much the case with collab levels, especially major collabs. The transitions just fucking suck. Although I'm pretty sure that part was made by the same person because it looks really similar. I don't know. But like that transition from the wave to the UFO is just like really awkward. I'm gonna get the coin. Fuck. I'm not really going for the coin as much anymore. Cause like, it's just wasting attempts. There we go. But like, it's not difficult, and it's like really early on in the level, so I don't know. It's more so a time-saving thing, so I can actually like get attempts that go further instead of just having attempts wasted on just getting a coin, even though they only last like 3 seconds. Yeah, no, I only started playing GD again this summer because I was just really fucking bored. I've been really fucking bored this whole fucking summer. So I just came back to GD after not playing it for like 2 years. And I already beat 3 hard demons. So, and I'm playing an insane demon and getting decent runs on it. I have 66%, but I've also done like 50 to 100 like 3 times, so. That's the deal. It may look like I don't have a lot of progress, like 66, almost 66, but I practiced the end a lot. Where I think if I get there, I can make it decently far. It's just T-Boy stands in the way, because that part is unreasonably hard. In my opinion, that's the hardest part of the level, is G-Boy's part, which is specifically the mini ship. Right after the duel. The duel ball can be a little weird. I died there, like, I think twice yesterday. If you don't get it, like, really well, it can be really an awkward part. Dual cube isn't that bad though. Oh, come on, dude. That jump's weird. I really want there to be a mod that adds the spin-off levels to the main game. It probably already exists, I just can't find it anywhere on Geo. Yeah, I think the mods that I have currently are really good. I think the one I use the most is Globe. I love that mod. It's crazy they were able to make online fucking multiplayer for a single player game. And just make it super easy to get. Like there's always like thousands of people on Globe at any time. I think the least amount of people I've seen on Globe at any time is like 6,000. And that's still a shit ton of people. And sometimes I leave, I stay on Globe overnight because I forget to log out of it. I also got a mod that adds the ad chests to the game, which was really nice because I tried to get them on light, but for some reason they just weren't there. So I found a mod for it, and I just got like 10 icons just for free, and it was sick. What else? Mods are really nice. I was really stubborn about it, and then I found a jukebox. That was the reason I installed Geode, was the jukebox mod. I was gonna play a level called Technopunk, which I'm not playing anymore, because the duel on that level is fucking stupid. And overall the gameplay on that level is stupid. Literally watching you in a bus. Okay. But no, the gameplay in that level Technopunk sucks, but it has a banned song. So I was trying to find out how to get it, and then I came across the jukebox mod, and then Geode, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll install Geode. And I did. And then I installed Jukebox, and it didn't work for like 30 minutes. And then I finally got Jukebox to work, and oh my god, that mod is amazing. And then I installed Globe, I installed the Golden Vest, which I love, I installed Demon Progression, I installed a lot of mods. Friggin' 600 kilometer trip, holy. Okay, yeah, that's... Wow, okay. Yeah, that's a long ways to be on a bus. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever been in a bus Well, maybe when I went on my East Coast US trip. Because, but that was like segmented. It wasn't like a straight. But damn. That's crazy. It's like all day probably then. I'm fucking stupid, so I don't know kilometers to miles, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's 370 miles. That's a long ways. That might be around. Let me see how long it takes from Boston to Virginia, because that's. It wasn't all in one go. So from Boston to Virginia, how long is that? That's 600 miles. So, okay, so the longest I think I went was like maybe New York to Philly? I don't know. How long is that? That's 10 hours. I was in that bus for a while then. Well, it was like a 9-day trip. So like we didn't do like the whole way in just a single day. It was over because like we started in Boston and we ended in Washington after like a week. Let me think. Maybe the longest was going from New York to Washington. Although we did stop in Pennsylvania. For one day. Well, not one day. It was only we were only there for like 5 hours, and it fucking sucked. As a word of advice, do not go to Philadelphia in mid-June without water. There were some girls in our group who had portable fans. I was so fucking jealous. Like, where did you get those? I have a portable fan in my room, but it was an inside joke that's like over a year old. Yes, I have an inside joke with a friend about a portable fan. Okay, shut up. Yeah, I feel like I remember New York to Philly being like 2.5 hours, and then another like 2.5 hours to go from Philly to Washington. I am not sure. I was just listening to music all the time. I was not keeping track of time. I remember I had a friend there who fell asleep like several times on the bus. But I'm one of those people who just cannot fall asleep in a vehicle. I can't. I need to be in like a bed or something in order to fall asleep. I've fallen asleep on couches before, but that's only when I was like extremely tired and I didn't get any sleep the night before. I have to fall asleep in a bed. It's like I know people who fall asleep on buses, who fall asleep on cars, who fall asleep on planes, who fall asleep on trains, and I'm like, I wish I could do that. Because if I'm not in a bed, I cannot fall asleep. It's like I remember I tried to fall asleep on the plane ride from Denver to Boston, but I couldn't. I tried to fall asleep on a bus ride. That was like 5 hours long. Oh, come on. Because I remember, because like it was like 7th grade. We had a band trip to Grand Junction and I'm not sure where else, but it was like a 5-hour bus ride. I did it twice in 7th and 8th grade. We had to wake up at like 3 in the morning, which fucking sucked. So I ended up getting to my school with like 2 hours of sleep or something. And I'm like, and the teacher was like, I very much recommend sleeping on the bus. And I'm like, my guy, you're asking someone who cannot sleep if it's not in a bed. I could not fall asleep. It was pitch black outside. Because like I said, we had to wake up at like 3 in the morning, get to the school at like 3:30 a.m., 4 a.m., something like that. Because there was like a 5-hour bus ride. It sucked, dude. It wasn't as bad the second year, but the first year, my goodness, it was miserable. I think I only had to wake up at like 5 a.m. the second year. And then our bus got a flat tire and was stuck on the middle of the highway for 2.5 hours. So that was a lot of fun. Well, actually, it wasn't the bus I was on that got a flat tire, because we had 2 buses. And we had 2 buses both years. The first year, I was in the worst bus. I was in the bus that wasn't as nice. Also, the buses had TVs. They were like charter buses. But the second year, I was in the much nicer bus. And we made it like maybe 2 hours, 3 hours in. The person I was next to was, I think he was asleep. And then we ended up, the other bus, the crappier bus, got a flat tire. Meanwhile, the bus I was in was totally fine. That was both a band and an orchestra trip. So, we were going to a festival. I think 2 or 3 festivals. And the one that the orchestra was playing happened first. And so what they did was, since they had the orchestra play, they were playing an earlier festival, they had all the orchestra students go on the nicer bus that didn't have a flat tire, and then they had us band kids go into the worst bus. Which, keep in mind, there were more people in bands than orchestra, so it was really crammed. And we just went into this bus with a flat tire while we were on the side of the highway in the mountains for 2.5 hours. Oh my god, that was fucking miserable, dude. It sucked so much. But eventually we made it. And we were late to our festival. Fucking course we were. Oh my lord, dude. That transition is ass. But no, it was terrible. Although, when we got back, we did go back into the nicer bus. Because that was like the bus that we were assigned to. Remember the guy I was next to, I was good friends with, he fell asleep in the crappier bus. Next to me, he was like dead asleep. Like he was out cold. I'm so jealous of people who can fall asleep in like buses or cars or planes. Because like every time I try and fall asleep in like a bus or a car or a plane, I just cannot. Even if I only got like an hour of sleep, I just can't. I need to be in a bed. Or if I'm really tired, a couch. It's like I've gotten full night's sleep in couches before. But that's only when like I didn't get any sleep for like the last 2 days. It's August 10th. I start school in a week and a half. Which is as exciting as it is scary. If you know what I mean. Oh, come on. Well, like, what I've driven from Colorado to Minnesota, or the other way around, which is like literally the entire day. It's like over 1,000 miles. It takes like 14, 15 hours or something. I've tried to fall asleep. I just can't. I literally can't. I can't do it. I also, like, sometimes need melatonin to sleep. Because, like, currently, I take melatonin every night. Because without it, I just can't sleep. It's still pretty difficult to sleep even with it. But still, I take melatonin every night. But it's like, usually like maybe 6 months I go where I take melatonin every night, and then another 6 months where I don't take melatonin. And then another 6 months where I take it every night, and then another 6 where I don't take it. It's just really weird. It's basically like whenever, like, I'm not taking melatonin, and then I have one night where I just have an extremely difficult time sleeping, then I start taking melatonin again for a little while. And then while I'm taking melatonin, and then like one night I don't take melatonin, I just fall asleep instantly. I don't stop taking melatonin. Like one time last year, I remember it was a Wednesday night, and it was like maybe 9 p.m. And I was just tired, so I was like, I'm just gonna lay down on my bed. I'm just laying in my bed, and then I wake up at 6 or 7 in the morning to my alarm going off. Now here's the deal. Thursdays at my school, at least the last 2 years, because they're changing the schedule this year, have a late start where school starts an hour later, because there's only 3 periods instead of the 4 on Wednesday, because I have 7 periods in my school, so they have it start an hour later. Now, I usually bike to school on those days, so I wake up, and I usually have my alarm set for an hour later, but for some reason on that day, my alarm was set for the normal time. I don't know why, but it was a fucking miracle. Now, I hadn't showered the previous night, obviously, so I was like, I have time to take a shower this morning. Because I'm usually a night shower. That's what I usually do. But I took a shower that morning, only because I had time for it and because I didn't shower the previous night. I always shower at night. It just makes more sense to me. I don't know. I do get why people shower in the morning too, but I just don't have time to do that. Except for that one day, where for some reason, my alarm went off. I don't know, it was crazy. My family was really like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing up? I'm like, my alarm went up. My earlier alarm went off. Even though it was a Thursday, it was a late start to school day. And my alarm usually goes off an hour later to accommodate for that. It just didn't. The earlier one went off. I still don't know why. And that was the only time it ever did. On the day where I didn't shower the last night, and I had time to shower in the morning. It was crazy. I remember I was wearing my death long sleeve, and then I woke up and I'm like, wait, I'm still wearing my death long sleeve shirt. What the fuck? I'm like, oh shit, I didn't shower last night. I was still wearing the same clothes I was wearing the previous day. But seriously, I don't know how that happened. It was insane. Then there was a time where I literally left my front door open the whole day. I remember it. I was wearing my Abbott long sleeve shirt. It was the day of the Nintendo Direct. And they had just announced Mario Kart World. And I was like, oh damn, this is awesome. So I was watching it while I was walking to the bus. I didn't close the front door fully. And then it just blew open. And it was open like the whole day. and my cats didn't run out. It was a fucking miracle. So my family got home and they're like, why the fuck is the house so cold? And then they go and they're like, oh fuck. The front door is wide open. It was insane. They were pissed at me. But then I explained myself. I was like, I was busy on my phone. I thought I shut the door properly. I locked it. I locked the door. But somehow it just fucking blew open.
Those nuts, dude.
However, this year, I'm gonna be getting my license at the end of this month, so hopefully I'll be driving to school. So I won't really have to worry about a lot of that stuff. I won't have to worry about the bus. I won't have to worry about being cold on my bike. I can sleep in a lot more. It only takes me like 10 minutes to get to my school on car and like 25 on bike. So, well, it's weird with the bike. Because it takes like 15 to 20 to get there in the morning. And then like 25 to 30 to get there in the afternoon. It's crazy, dude. The only thing I'm worried about with driving to school is being super tired. Because like there's been days where I don't want to drive. Because like I had just woken up and I just don't feel fit to drive. But driving to school at 8 in the morning, nah. But I've been taking the bus since 6th grade. My laundry! We're back. Haven't made it to the duel so far, which is a little crazy because I've been playing for what, 39 minutes now. And I made it to the duel 4 times yesterday. Maybe because I'm talking. I know this is a dumb thing to wonder, but do people who wear rings take them off when they wash their hands? Because I genuinely want to know. Because on one side, I'm like, obviously they take them off. I just think it makes more sense to take them off when you wash your hands, but then again, there are some people who wear rings on like every single finger. But like, I don't know. If you're wearing rings, do you take them off when you wash your hands? I'm genuinely curious because I do not know. You know what? I'm gonna post about it on Instagram. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna say. Okay, I know this is a really dumb thing to wonder, but if you're wearing rings, do you take them off when you wash your hands? I know that's probably a really dumb question, but I'm genuinely curious. I do not know. If you're wearing rings, do you take them off when you wash your hands? Cuz I don't know. I genuinely I need to know this information. It's been I just if you're wearing rings, do you take them off when you wash your hands? I need to know. Okay, I know this is a really dumb thing to wonder, but if you're wearing rings, do you take them off when you wash your hands? I know that's probably a really dumb question, but I'm genuinely curious. I do not know. If you're wearing rings, do you take them off when you wash your hands? Cuz I don't know. I genuinely I need to know this information. It's been I just if you're wearing rings, do you take them off when you wash your hands? I need to know. Oh, hey, mail.
I'm thinking of writing a.
Mail's here. I'm gonna see if they have a package. If they have a package, I'm gonna go get it. If they don't have a package, I'm still gonna go get it because it's the mail. You know what? I'm just gonna keep playing the game. I'll get the mail later. Like after he leaves. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, come on. Yesterday, the smoke detector in this room went off for some reason. There was no smoke or, like, anything. It was super weird. That's why there's no smoke detector up there. What the fuck? How did my wave do that? Oh, come on, you motherfucker! I remember one time, a while ago, it was late. I had just gotten my first phone, so it was like 4th grade or something. It was a crappy phone. But I remember I was playing a game and I got an ad. It was for Vine. And I was like, okay, this app looks pretty cool. I'm going to install it. So I installed Vine. And I looked scrolling through Vine. I'm like, okay, this app's pretty cool. And I come across a Zach King video. It was one like Halloween candy with like a dog or something. I don't really remember what it was. But I remember I really liked that video. I think it was really good. And I watched that video on repeat the entire night. That was the very first all-nighter I ever did. And it was because I was spending the entire night watching a fucking Zach King Vine. The same one for hours. And then I woke up, and there was, well, I didn't wake up, but it was morning, and there was tons of snow. And I was like, there's a snow day today! Let's go! And I went back to bed. Well, not back to bed, I went to bed. But it was ridiculous, dude. I can probably say I used Vine more than TikTok. What? What? I don't understand how I died there. I remember using TikTok a little while in like 2020, 2021, something like that. And I just didn't like it. I haven't used TikTok in years, dude. I'm a Reels guy. And sometimes Shorts. But mostly Reels. Although there are some things I don't like about either, like Reels. I don't like how many ads there are that just come up, like all the time when you're just scrolling. I don't like that. I don't like all of the copy pasta captions. Like, Japan is turning footsteps into electricity. V stepped into the crowd. Like, all that sort of shit. Like, it was funny a little while, but now it's just overused. Like, tonight, V stepped into the crowd. And there's different versions of that. Like, come on, dude, stop. And some things I don't like about YouTube Shorts. When comments pop up, like, on the video and, like, block it. Do you know what I mean? It's usually, like, after you finish a video and, like, it's repeating. But sometimes it's just, like, you're watching a video and you pause it, and then a comment just pops up. Like, I didn't even open the comment section, and I tried to find a way to turn it off, but fucking can't. It's so fucking annoying. I hate it so fucking much. Shorts on TV. I mainly watch YouTube on TV. The way they have shorts, you can scroll through shorts on TVs. I hate it. Doesn't work well. The aspect ratio of shorts also don't work well on TVs. TVs, the videos should always have 16:9 aspect ratio. Always. You're not fucking watching, but then see a video and it's fucking vertical. Like, fuck you, dude. Brother! Abolish mini wave. Oh my god, that is one of the worst transitions. Bro, I fucking suck at shit. It's like my second worst game on Nexus Soon Coffee. I was thinking of making a spreadsheet that was like how many sections of each game mode are in each main level. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I just want to get one good run on here. And by good run, I mean to the duel. So we're gonna be here for a little while. All right, I don't care about. That's fine. So we're gonna count that as a good run, and we're gonna make this fucking spreadsheet. Google Sheets. Blank spreadsheet. Okay, oh, I don't have a display capture. Let me get that. There we go. All right. So, cube, ship, all, wave, robot. All right, UFO. I completely forgot UFO exists. UFO, wave, robot, spider, string, no levels. Stereo madness. Is cube, 2, right? Yeah, ship, 2, and then 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Back on track. Cube, 2, ship 1, everything else 0. All right. Polargeist. Is it 1? It's cube. It's only one ship, right? Yeah. Convert to table now. All right. Dry out. Same thing, right? There's only one ship. All right. Base after base. Why are they all the same? All right. All right, can't let go. There's only one ship. Are we gonna get like some variety? We're gonna get some variety when cycles. So jumper has 2 ships, right? They both have coins, right? Yeah, it has 2 ships. And so 1, 2, 3 cubes, 2 ship, 0 for everything else. Time machine has 2 ship parts, right? And then 2 cube. They're not. They're very different though. Like there's variants in each of the sections, if you know what I mean. Yeah, there's the ship, and it's like it's all cube, and then it's ship. Yeah. All right, cycles. Now we got ball. So cube. So there's the first cube part that leads into the ball. Then there's the cube with literally nothing in it, so that's 2. Ship would just be the 1, right? Just the one with like the changing gravity, right? I think so. Yeah, I think it's just the one with the changing gravities, and then ball has 2, right? Yeah. So that's 0 for everything else. And then what's after cycle is X step. So X step has cube. So there's the first cube part, then there's the ball, then there's the ship, then there's the next cube part, then there's the ship, then there's the cube, there's the ball, and then there's the ship. So 3 cubes. Ship has the first one with the coin, then the one with all the blue pads. That's it, right? Yeah. Ball has the one at the start, and then the one at the end. Right, I forgot about the end ship. So there's 3 ship parts the next step. And then 2 ball parts. 0 for everything else. I might be getting some of these wrong, I don't know. Clutterfunk is next. I'm pretty sure Clutterfunk is next, right? Yeah. So cube. So there's the start, and then there's, it changes to mini. We're not counting mini. So cube, and then there's the ship, and the ball, and the ship, and then the cube. So 2. And then there's 2 ship parts and 1 ball part, right? There's, yeah. 0 for everything else. Theory of everything. Theory of everything cube. So there's the first cube part, then there's the ship, then there's cube, then there's UFO, then there's cube, then there's ball, then there's ship, then there's cube, then there's ship, no, then there's UFO, then there's cube, then there's ball, then there's ship, so 5. And then ship, so there's the ship at the start, there's the one with the mini ship with the coin, and there's the one at the end, 3. Ball, there's 1, there's 2, right? Yeah. UFO, there's the one that introduces it. It's 2, right? One that introduces the UFO. So at the start, no, it's not really at the start. And there's the pick a path. Yeah, there's 2 UFO parts. 0 everything else. I might have to replay some of these because I do not know. So Electroman. So there's the cube. Fuck, dude. You know what? I think we might have to play some of the levels. Honestly. So I'm not sure about Theory of Everything or Electroman. So we're going to figure those both out. Okay. So we're sure about pretty much all these: jumper, time machine, cycles, X step, clutterfunk, theory of everything. So So we got cube. It's one cube part. One ship part. Two cubes. Two cube, one ship. Two cube, one ship, one UFO. Three cubes, one ship, and one UFO. Three cubes, one ship, one ball, one UFO. Three cubes, two ships, one ball, one UFO. Four cubes, one ship, one ball, one UFO. Two ships, I mean. Two UFOs. So three cubes. So no, four cubes. Fuck, dude, I already lost count. So it's four cubes, two UFOs, two ships, one ball. Five cubes. One ball, two ships, two balls, three ships. So five, three ships. Yeah, we had three ships. Then we had two balls and we had two UFOs. Yep. Electroman Adventures. This one I genuinely have no fucking clue. I have Electroman is gonna be like, I seriously do not know. So I'm actually gonna get a piece of paper to write this down. Because I seriously have no fucking clue. Although I do know, so we got cube, ship, ball, UFO. Alright. No, it starts with cube and then ship, and then I don't really know where it goes after that. Oh my god, why did I try to hold for an orb? Yep, ship. What's the next part? Cube. Pretty sure ball is next? Yep. I should probably be doing this in practice mode. Fuck. I didn't place out a checkpoint. Motherfucker, dude. So we have everything up to that cube after the ball. Yeah, we have this part. We have this part. And we have this part. What's next? UFO. And ship. Yeah, I would not be able to remember all this. Then UFO. Honestly, for the later levels, I might pull up a video. Then ship. Then cube. I'm playing with the space bar right now, by the way. It's just easier for this thing. Isn't ball next? Yep. Yeah, no, I think I might just do a video for the next ones. And then cube. I didn't even die after 17. Okay. Okay, so Electroman has 5 cube parts, 3 ship parts, 2 ball parts, and 2 UFO parts. Same as Theory of Everything. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pull up a video for all the other ones. I'm just gonna write down all the levels on here anyway. So club step. Club step. And then what's after club step? Is it yeah, it's electro dynamics. And then hexagon force. Glass processing. Theory of Everything 2. Geometrical dominator. Deadlocked. Finger dash. Dash. That's all of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yep, that's all of them. Okay, so club step. We're just gonna go to YouTube, and we're just gonna look up club step. What the fuck is this video?
Pet insurance is a type of...
What in the hell? Top 100 insurance videos? What the fuck? I didn't watch this. What in the world is going on, dude? Okay. So we're just gonna look up club step. And we're gonna count. We are not gonna watch Guitar Heroes. Actually, fuck it. We're gonna watch Guitar. Bro, let me fucking pause. Okay. Okay. So far. One cube. Then ship is next, I know that much. Let's actually speed this up. Playback speed. 2. Cube. Ball. UFO. Ship. Cube. Ship. UFO, ship, cube, ship, cube, ship. Okay. Club step, 5 cubes, 1, 2, 3, 6 ships, 1 ball, 2 UFOs. Is there really only 2 UFOs in this whole level? Got 1 ship. 2 cubes. 1 ball. 1 UFO. 4 ships. 2 UFO. 5 ships. 6 ships. What? Okay, so we know we know everything else is right. So let's just count cubes and ships. So 1 cube. 1 cube. 1 ship. Yeah, that's right. maybe going at 2 times speed wasn't really the play. All right, electrodynamics. We do not want it to be at 2 times speed. We want it to be regular. Regular speed. Starts with Q. So that I can actually keep track of this, you know? Ship. UFO. Cube. Ball. Cube. Ship. Ball. Ship. Ball. Cube. And then some ship. Okay. So 4 cubes, 4 ships, 3 UFO, 3 ball, and then 1 UFO. And then 0 for everything else. All right. Does this guy have like all the videos? Oh, perfect. Okay. Playlist. Official level's perfect. Oh, we already have Starry Madness. So. Like on track, play out super. X got force. There's no wave here. So start with cube. We're not including dual, by the way. Because every dual in a ROM top level, that shit, every single dual in ROM top levels are the same game mode. So, yeah. Cube. And that this will stay cube. This is not affecting it at all. Ship. Cube. We're only counting when you go through a game mode portal. UFO. Ball. Ship. Staying as ship. Cube. Ship. Doesn't this isn't the ending also a ship? Yes, okay. So that means Hexagon Force has 4 cubes, 4 ships, 2 balls, 1 UFO. Like I said, we are not counting duels because every single duel in a ROM top level, both of them are the same game mode. If it was like Future Funk, where say there's a ball and a ship, then we would be counting them separately. We would be counting whichever one isn't there when you go into the portal, if that makes any sense. So we're moving on to blast processing, where we have the wave. First new game mode since Theory of Everything. So starting out with cube. Wave. There's no speed changes in here, so this is really helpful. But there's no speed changes. Okay, I'm going to say the same about dash. Dash is going to be tricky to keep track of, I think. A lot of the laser levels is probably this shit. Is there any UFO in this level? Well, I know there's no mini reverse or speed portals in this entire level. Actually, I think there's one UFO. Wait. So like the duel coming up here, it's still wave, and especially this I consider it the same section. So that's not affecting it at all. All that is just one big wave part. Cube. Kind of like the start of starting down, this is one big cube part. Yeah, UFO is next, right? Yep. Ship. That part's a ship part? Guess random processing fucked it up. We got ball. Oh, there's another UFO part. Oh yeah, that part. That part's so insignificant. Oh, we got ship. And then we have cube. Okay. So blast processing, we had 3 cubes. We had 3 ships. We had 2 balls. We had 2 UFOs, and we had 2 waves. 0 everything else. Theory of Everything 2 is next. Is there even any duels in this level? I don't think so. I don't think there's any duels in Theory of Everything 2. Alright, so it obviously starts with cube. I think every single round top level starts with cube. And ships next, right? Yep. UFO. Ball. UFO. Cube. Ship. Cube. Wave. Ball. Wave. Ship. Cube. Ship. Cube. UFO. Wave. And then you have cube. Okay. So Theory of Everything 2 has 6 cubes, 4 ships, 2 balls, 3 UFOs, 3 waves, 0 everything else. Alright, Geometrical Dominator is next. We got Robot. Alright, Geometrical Dominator, let's go. It starts with cube, of course. We got Robot. Ship. I think I've said it before, but it took me so long to figure out how to get that coin. Wave. I haven't had any balls or UFOs yet. Cube. I hate this cube part so much. That right there. Nah. That part's harder than the dark part. Robot, in my opinion. I never struggle with the dark part. I think it's easy. And the people who say it's too difficult are babies. Ship. Still haven't had any balls or UFOs. Alright, isn't UFO next? Yep. And the dark part. Which I find this part to be easy. I don't understand how people go like nuts about it. Like it's super difficult or anything. It's not. Wave. UFO. Ball, not until 87% below 1 cents. Ship. Robot. Is there a cube, or does it say robot at the end? Oh, it does. Okay. So for geometrical dominator, 3 cubes, 3 ship, 1 ball, 2 UFO, 2 wave, 3 robot, 0 everything else. Deadlocked. My favorite official level. Cube. Wave. Cube. I missed that. Wave. Ship. Ball. UFO. Cube. Robot. Ball. Cube. Robot. Ship. UFO. Wave. Ship. Such a great song too. Ball. UFO. Mental cube. So deadlocked. 5 cube, 3 ship, 3 ball, 3 UFO, 3 wave, 2 robot, 0 everything else. Finger dash, we got spider now. Alright, finger dash. Cube, obviously starting it. And I'll start with cube, I'm pretty sure. We don't need to see it. You can only face it. Not to like 40% we get the second game of Spider. There was like 40% of the level to get out of cube and then Spider. That's nuts. Ship. Robot. Pretty sure they're going to be a lot more spread out this time instead of just 8 cube parts. Wave. Is there any ball in this level? I don't think so. Spider. Wave. UFO. And there's a cube. Yeah, there's no ball in that whole level. Okay. So cube 2. Ship 1. Ball 0. UFO 1. Wave 2. Robot 1. Spider 2. 0 swing. Dash. Is that the dryer or the washer? That's the dryer. Let me see if it's done. another 20 minutes. Still 30 on the washer, so doesn't hurt. And we only have one level left. We have dash. Should I do the spin-offs? Not today. We're not going to do the spin-off levels today. Where the fuck is dash? Here we go. Cube. Spider. Cube. Spider. Ball. Cube.
Geometry dash.
Swing. Okay. 20% in. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have had 7 different game mode switches, and we're not even 20% in. And then it took us 40% to get to 2 in Figure Dash, by the way. That's just fucking ridiculous, dude. Cube. Robot. Ball. Swing. Spider. Cube. And then this here, since it's still cube, this is not counting as a separate game mode switch, because there was no different game mode portal, so this stays cube. We are not adding another cube to this. However, we are getting shit here. Robot. Cube. Same here, this stays cube, except for when the wave comes. That'll give us another cube after this. So yeah, we got wave, and then cube. Alright, so Dash has 7 cube parts. I'm pretty sure that's the most out of any of them. 1 ship, 2 balls, 0 UFO, 1 wave, 2 robot, 3 swings, and 3 spiders. Wait, no, there's not. There's 2 swings and 3 spiders. Okay. So here's our data. Yeah, no, Dash had the most key parts. Let's turn this into a table, actually. How do you do that? Again, I forget. Insert chart. There we go. That's only for stereo. What is it for? Value, stereo madness only. Scatter. Oh, I don't know.